Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. मेरा नाम है श्वेता and for today I'm going to inform you something about All India Bar Council examinations. Let me start by telling you the dates of All India Bar Council examination which is held in the next month, that is on 16th August 2020. Here is the details of the dates on which the registration begins to the date of examination. For more information, please visit to the website of AIBE. Coming back to the topic, that is All India Bar Examination, which is a national level examination conducted by Bar Council of India to assess whether the provisionally enrolled advocates, यानी कि जो अभी अभी नए नए enrolled हुए हैं advocates या फिर fresh law graduates, यानी कि जो अभी थर्ड ईयर LLB या BBA LLB क्लियर किए हैं, have aptitude to practice law. This exam is an open book test and evaluates candidates' analytical ability along with a basic understanding of law subjects. ये जो एग्ज़ाम है ये एक ओपन बुक एग्जामिनेशन है और इसमें देखा जाता है कि जो कैंडिडेट एग्ज़ाम में बैठ रहे हैं या फिर एग्ज़ाम में मार्किंग्स कर रहे हैं क्या उनके पास बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स है क्या लॉ सब्जेक्ट्स का. Coming to our next point, that is enrollment of advocates. Now, what are and who all are the eligible persons for this examinations? देखा जाए तो एलिजिबल पर्सन के पास एक लॉ डिग्री होना चाहिए या तो वो स्टेट बार काउंसिल के अंदर एडमिटेड होना चाहिए. Now, the Advocate Act 1961 empowers State Bar Council to frame their own rules regarding enrollment of advocates. The Council's enrollment committee may scrutinize a candidate application. Those admitted as advocate by any State Bar Council are eligible to take the All India Bar Council examination, which is conducted by Bar Council of India. इसका मतलब है कि एलिजिबल पर्सन वो होते हैं, वन, जिनके पास लॉ डिग्री हो, टू, जो स्टेट बार काउंसिल के अंदर रजिस्टर्ड हो, जिनके पास बार आईडी हो, जिसको हम सनद बोलते हैं. नाउ ऑल इंडिया बार काउंसिल एग्जामिनेशंस बेसिकली है क्या? ये एक ओपन बुक एग्जामिनेशन है जहाँ पे कैंडिडेट्स बुक कैरी कर सकते हैं और बुक रेफर करके आंसर्स मार्क कर सकते हैं. ये सिर्फ एमसीक्यूज की है एग्जाम है, इसमें कोई लिखना या आंसर्स लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया इंट्रोड्यूस अ न्यू 100 क्वेश्चन मॉडल टेस्ट पेपर्स which included questions requiring the candidates to possess general and historical knowledge relating to the law and constitution. AIB 14 के हिसाब से जो जनरल और ओबीसी कैटेगरी के स्टूडेंट्स थे उनको मिनिमम पासिंग के लिए 40% चाहिए था, बट SC ST should score a minimum 35% of marks for passing. अब देखा जाए तो कैंडिडेट्स को ऐसा लगता है कि एग्ज़ाम बहुत इजी है और इसको पास करना बहुत इजी है बिकॉज ये तो एक ओपन बुक एग्जाम ही होती है, बट स्टूडेंट्स थिंक that this exam is even though an open book examination, but the failing criteria is also higher. People fail in this examination also. Now coming to the AIBE syllabus, let's have a quick view of the syllabus of AIBE 2020. Constitution, CRPC, CPC, IPC, Evidence Act, Alternative Dispute, Redressal, including Arbitration Act, Family Law, Public Interest Litigation, Administrative Law, Professional Ethics, and Case of Professional Misconduct under BCI rules, Company Law, Environmental Law, Cyber Law, Labor and Industrial Laws, Law of Tort, which includes Motor Vehicle Act and Consumer Protection Law, law related to taxation, law of contracts, specific relief, property laws, negotiable instrument act, land acquisition act, and intellectual property laws. These are the subject which covers in AIB 2020 examinations. अब सबसे अच्छी बात ये है इसकी कि इसमें कोई भी नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं है और ये एग्जाम ऑफलाइन मोड में होती है, यानी कि आपको वहाँ पे बुक्स रेफर करके OMR शीट पे आंसर्स मार्क करने होंगे. अब मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ ये है कि एक कैंडिडेट को अपने साथ क्या क्या कैरी करना चाहिए, यानी कौन सी बुक्स कैरी करनी चाहिए एट द टाइम ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन. I advise students to carry Bare Act, Sheet and Judgment, one-liners printed sheet, commentary books along with their preparatory materials which they have made. Coming to how to study AIBE. Starting with the subjects which carry more marks, those are Constitutional Law, Civil Procedure Code, Code of Criminal Procedure, Evidence, Indian Penal Code, Contract, and Family Law. These subjects carry more marks, which total to 62 marks. Now, these are the subjects which carry more marks, which total to 62 marks. Now, if you focus on these subjects, these 7 subjects, and attempt them correctly, your passing criteria will increase and you will definitely score at least 40 marks. That means you will pass. Coming to the subjects which carry less marks, these subjects are Company Law, Environmental Law, Cyber Law, Land Acquisition Act. These 4 subjects carry 2 marks each, which equals to 8 marks. Now, if you don't have sufficient time, even by leaving these out 5 subjects, you will lose only 8 marks. But if you are not able to answer any questions on these subjects during the exams, the criteria of failing is less. Also, the subjects, that is Law of Tort, Motor Vehicle Act, Consumer Protection Law, Labor, Industrial Law, ADR, Arbitration Act, Professional Ethics, Law related to taxation are equally important with the subjects that are given above. With those subjects, with the 7 subjects given above, so you must focus on these subjects also. Now, what are the techniques to solve questions in AIB exams? There are 2 main important techniques to solve questions in AIB exams. Those are from the BEAR Act and commentary books. How to use BEAR Act? Firstly, every BEAR Act has an index page at the beginning of the Act and refer all topics of the BEAR Act. First, find the question in the question paper, see the heading, see the section, and match those sections with your BEAR Act. Find those headings and sections from your BEAR Act, and you will be able to answer them easily. Now, it is an advice. Please do not memorize the structure of the BEAR Act or mug up the section numbers. Now, how to use commentaries. Every commentary book has a judgment index, landmark judgment cases index in the front, and a word index at the last. Now, most commentary books are useful to solve questions on landmark judgments, which you can find on the very beginning of the book, that is just after the index. You first see the judgments which are mentioned in your question paper and tally it with your commentary book case law index page, and you will find and answer them correctly. Now, few simple rules which may help your preparation, those are set out here. Understand, do not learn by heart, do not mug up the sections or case laws, read the question comprehensively, manage your time properly. Now, managing your time during this exam is very important. My next video is about MCQs, how to handle the questions at proper timings with proper timings and how to answer in OMR sheet. Moving forward with AIB exam day guidelines, which candidate must follow the important instructions which are given in the AIB admit cards. Out of them, certain are listed here. Those are candidates should report at the exam center at least 1 hour before the examination. Avoid last minute rush. Candidate should also check the allotted seat center locations just before a date of examination. And on the day of examination, candidate must carry below listed items. Those are 2 ball pens. The color should be black or blue for marking answers on OMR sheet, AIB admit card, and your identity proof. Avoid carrying electronic items such as smartphones, smartwatches, and tablets. And last word, just day before examination, a candidate must read difficult topics thoroughly and wisely for effective exam preparation. Use sticky notes and prepare and must keep on reading the important definition. In order to simplify the learning process, candidate must break lengthy chapters into small topics and subtopics. Now that the examination is approaching, candidate must ensure to use all the important short tricks and techniques that they have learned so far. My next video will also talk about some short tricks and techniques to attempt the questions in AIB examinations. Since there is no negative marking, as I said before, in AIB 15, therefore the candidate should not rush in and attempt the questions they are not sure of, but they should manage timing to attempt all 100 questions given in a particular timing. Candidate must set time to attempt questions which I have already mentioned before. Having said that, candidates should keep their entrance exam pressure at bay and should believe in hard work. Now, all the very best to everyone for your examinations. Work hard, good luck, and you will definitely got this.